Hello there everyone and welcome to a new review on the channel, and today we're going to be looking at the very much talked about Alakazam Unlimited platform. I've already had some questions about this. I already had some people asking me if it's good, if it's not, if there's this effect on there, if there's not this effect on there. So there is talk about it, there is buzz, and I am here to give you my opinion and my honest thoughts about this platform. So let's not beat around the bush anymore. Roll the intro and get straight into it. Perfect, so you decide to stick around, which means that you want to learn more about Alakazam Unlimited. So what is Alakazam Unlimited? It's essentially a streaming platform with tons and tons of magic. So it's essentially Netflix, but with magic. You are getting so much here. You're getting card magic, coin magic, mentalism, rope magic, impromptu magic. You're getting Alakazam Academy snippets. You're getting live chats and forums. You're going to be getting in the future, you're going to be getting live sessions, live meetups. It's essentially kind of the holy grail must-have Netflix of magic in the magic community. Now, granted, while making this review, I was not able to look at everything. There is so much on the platform, I was honestly unable to. Personally, in a week, I've been able to go through all of the mentalism section, and that's it. So I still have so much more to see, but I did browse and look through and read some descriptions of the effects. And just from the mentalism section, I do think that I have enough information to provide you an accurate depiction and description of what this has. But just in the mentalism section, for example, there's some really good effects here. One of them, one of my favorites, is called Pit Boss. It's a very good take on the one ahead that uses a really strategic casino progression to get the routine forward. And I think it's super clean, super interesting, and I think it's something that I'm honestly going to use because it is that fun. There's also a bunch of routines from Mark Spellman that are incredibly good there, especially one that uses kind of a free will plot, but in an extremely devious way. Yes, it does use a more expensive prop that you will need to buy, but if you have that or you are willing to buy that prop, it is one of the cleanest and most amazing free will plots because of the impossibility of it. And by free will, I mean a one ahead for that routine. It's kind of a one ahead free will. It's weird to explain, but you have to see it. It's called Clearly Predictable, and it is on the platform. Then there's a bunch of routines. There's a chair test that is incredible. There's a bank night routine that's incredible on there. There's so many good routines on here. Just in the mentalism section, I've dove a bit into the card magic and whatever, especially Michael Vincent, because I love Michael Vincent, and you are getting so much information there. So yes, there's a lot here, and as I said, there's things for everyone. Card magicians, mentalists, stage magicians, kids magicians, everything that you want, coins, you can get part of it. So now that you know what the Alakazam Unlimited is, let's talk about price point, what you get, and where do you get it. So first of all, where do you get this? You get this from Alakazam Magic directly. On the website, you're going to have an Alakazam Unlimited tab. You're going to click on that and you'll be able to subscribe. The price point of this is $5 US, £5, or 9 Canadian dollars. There's no taxes, so that is the fixed price. It is extremely cheap. So what I've said is all of that, plus more, plus weekly uploads. So every week there's going to be new effects added. All of that for $9 a month. That is insane. It is honestly insane. And there's some big names here. It's not just wasted tricks that they've never published. There's Mark Spellman, there's Luke Germain, there's Ben Earl, there's Michael Vincent, and so much more. There's Peter Nardi, etc., etc. These are big actual, known names that you're getting routines from here. And you're also going to be exploring some people that you may have never heard of, which is honestly incredible as well. To get to know new magicians and their takes is valuable as well. So for $9 a month, you're getting all of that, which brings me into what are you getting? Well, you're getting basically everything I've been rambling about for the past maybe 5 minutes. You're getting all of that in your money per month, and it's going to be recurring billing. There's no options to go, yearly, quarterly, whatever. It is $9 a month. Canadian stat. There's no other options of you to get this. You will be billed regularly until you cancel, because you can cancel at any time. So you're getting all of that in your purchase. Now, for moving forward, I can't really do, where do you perform, practicality, and difficulty for this platform, because it is honestly everything. It's from easy all the way to hard. It's from practical all the way to needs big preparation. And it's all the way from can be done close up to, in the close up scenarios to only on stage. So it really varies across the spectrum. So I'm gonna take a few minutes here to just give you my experience on the platform, my thoughts on the platform, and what I think of it. So first of all, I think the amount of creators here is exceptional. They've got some really big names here, which is absolutely great. It's so good to see so many routines from people that you know and from people that you admire, and getting to learn from them on this platform is incredible value. It's incredibly valuable. And also for people that, just the fact that you get to learn from some people that you may not know or may have heard of or never bought some of their products, being able to explore their work through this platform and being able to then pursue their work even further by, maybe is going to inspire you to buy their book or their next DVD and whatnot. It's a very good thing to have. Second of all, the platform also looks very good. It looks very nice. It's all black with colors. It handles well. It's very intuitive. Every video is clearly delineated per category. So you do know you can search by creator. You can search by type of magic. Everything is super easily delineated and easy to access. Every video has an explanation section and a live performance. And it's also, some of them have a discussion section. Regarding also the videos, this is an important question to address, is that most of the videos are older videos. So these are things that were found in old DVDs that you probably have never owned or never seen. So it's nice to see these older routines being brought back to audiences to explore, because honestly, we all know that most of the plots and tricks that we buy now are inspired by things that came out 10 years ago or more, right? So having these routines and these takes from, even though they're older, is still valuable. But that's not to say there's nothing new on here. There's still new material. There's still exclusive material just to the platform that is brand new and that's never been seen before. So you're not just getting, rehashes of old videos and old DVDs, or they're just throwing, bargain bin tricks in here. That's not the case. Yes, a large sum of it are older Alakazam videos or older segments of tricks or academies that you may have not seen, which is, to me, is not a problem. But there's always craving the newest thing. There's also going to be new things on there. However, as much as I like the platform and I like the way it navigates, there are still some problems here with the platform that I have. One of them is that it is, when you get into it, especially at the start, it is overwhelming. There is so much content here that is overwhelming. You do not know where to start, and you can easily get lost among everything, which is one thing that I'm going to point out as a feature that is missing in my opinion. But yes, it is overwhelming. There is so much. I think there's over 150 plus hours, or probably even more, of magic already on the platform. So just think about that. That is so much time. Like, even if you would take an entire week and you would not do anything, so you would just be staring at your screen, you would probably finish all of the unlimited effects. You'd have to stay a week, not eat, sleep, drink, shower, move, for you to be able to access this. So there's so much, and there's probably even more than that. I'm just giving like kind of an estimate. So I do think, especially when I started up on the platform, it was a bit overwhelming. I was like, oh, where do I go? Let me go here, here, and here. And the problem, my biggest issue with this, is that there's no viewed feature. I don't know if this is going to be coming soon or not, or there's no favorite feature. I really think that is a must. When you have a platform with so much content, I think having a flag feature where you can, for example, if you really like a download, just putting a heart on it and have it in your favorites and being able to see it later without having to go through it. And also a scene feature. I think since there's so much content here, just knowing what you watched and what you didn't watch is very important. In my opinion, I think it would help so much. Having these two features on the platform would help a lot, because a lot of times maybe I take 2 or 3 days break not going onto the platform, and then I'm like, okay, I want to look at something. Oh, but have I seen this? Have I seen this one? Have I seen this one? Oh, have I seen this? And it gets, a bit confusing. So I do think a scene feature and a favorites feature is a must coming forward. And I do think they probably got flagged this, and this is probably going to be coming, because I do think it is a must have feature on the platform. Maybe it is on desktop, but on iPad, which is where I consume all of my magic, all of my media, it's not there for now. I have not seen it. So that to me is the only issue with the platform, is that it doesn't have a favorite or a scene feature, because I think that would help it a lot. So now that I've rambled quite a bit about what this is, what I like, what I didn't like, let's talk about the pros and cons of Unlimited, as well as my overall recommendation. So let's talk about the negatives. Well, there's only two negatives here about this. One is, especially at the start, it can be overwhelming. There is so much content here, it can be overwhelming. Now, that's a good thing. For your money, you do want to have a treasure trove of stuff, but it can be overwhelming because there are not those accessibility features that are going to make that huge amount of magic kind of more accessible by having features to kind of sort out what you've seen, what you've not seen, what you like, what you didn't like. I think that would help solve that problem, and it is something that is dearly needed on a platform that is planning on just dumping effects on you constantly and has such a large amount of tricks. I think those features are a must have for a platform such as this. However, on the positive side, one, it's a very well-designed platform. It has a ton of effects. It has effects for every skill range. It has effects for every performance venue. Most of the effects are incredibly practical. You get your well-known teachers. You get your new kind of stars that you may have not heard of, that you get to learn from and that you get to experience and maybe find a new mentor, a new favorite mentalist or magicians. The videos are great. You're getting both old and new. You have always live performances and explanations for everything in the explanations, and you're also getting, you know, something for everyone. You're getting coins, magic, mentalism, etc. for everyone. But I still think it needs accessibility features, and the price. You know, the price is unbeatable for what you are getting here. It is truly crazy that you are paying basically less than 120 Canadian dollars for this amount of magic per year, which is absolutely crazy. Like nowadays, for 100, I didn't calculate, but 9 times 12. But yeah, you're essentially getting maybe one new effect, because most new effects now that require a gimmick are between 1 to 130 Canadian. So yeah, you're basically getting all of this for that little amount of money. I think it's exceptional. So as a wrap up, would I recommend this, and what do I give it out of 10? Would I recommend Unlimited? Yes. I think if you're into any form of magic, whether it's mentalism, coins, stage, kids, you are going to be getting some routines out of this for sure. There's no denying that. It's impossible for you to not get some routines here that you want to perform and that you want to try out. It is impossible. So yes, I do recommend it. I think it's a must, especially for the price. I think it's the cheapest subscription that exists in the magic world right now. And yeah, it truly is exceptional. So what am I giving it out of 10? I think for content to money ratio, it gets a 10. I just think it's unpassable. It's, you know, if you're bored, go on Unlimited. If you want to learn a stage routine, go look for one on Unlimited. If you want a new close-up routine, go on Unlimited. If you want to practice something new, go on Unlimited. It will always have your back, and I think it's basically the same price as Apple Music or Spotify. So, you know, or the same price as, it's even cheaper than a burger now in Canada at McDonald's. I think a Big Mac is like 8 or 8 plus tax, so it's even more expensive than one burger at McDonald's. Less expensive, I mean. So yeah, I'm giving it a 10. I think it's a must, and I think that everyone that's subscribed will enjoy and will not unsubscribe anytime soon. It is that good. So if you have any additional questions, leave them down below. If not, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next review. Have a great one.